This is going to be a channeled message, right as that bird chirped. Spirit asked me to just open up and bring through for a very specific collective. So as always, use your discernment. As I'm opening up, before I get into it, I'm Izzy. If you haven't met me yet, I go by 8th House Mercury here because I tell real, raw, honest truth. And if you feel that desire to look at my other work, Astrology is my other account where I do evolutionary astrology. And last little thing is, the biggest thing that's happening in my realm is I'm going to be opening up my inner circle for the eclipse portal. So if you feel that desire to be held between those 2 weeks, which it's August 12th to August 27th or August 17th, I can't remember the exact date, but that's being built right now. So come hang out. Okay. I'm seeing a bear, like a bear paw, but also like a bear paw or a bear claw like donut. That's very interesting. I'm like tasting it too. It's making me think of Brother Bear and this sort of connection to the ancestors, a message from the ancestors. Okay, very interesting way to go about that, Spirit. They said don't question our modalities. And now I'm seeing like the wind swirling. Okay. There's the winds of change. Now I'm hearing wind chimes. Right now is a time to not resist the change that is unfolding in your life. The gripping to the old is self-harm, they said. Like, it's actually self-harm for you to continue to cling to things and people and places that actually do not have your best interest in mind and never did have your best interest in mind. You continue to try to save people from their own karmic retribution, and what you don't realize is that it's been keeping you hidden because you've been covered in other people's karma. Interesting. And as you allow the wind, as you allow this change to take place, it's pulling you into, they showed me the direction north, like your direction. That was coming through the song North Star. North Star, North Star, North Star, North Star. That was, the reason I'm mentioning that is that was playing in my head when I woke up this morning. Where is it? North Star by Adjoin. I don't know if I'm gonna find the lyrics. Okay, they don't. It's a smaller group, and it goes into I could follow like a North Star when we're in the dark, never far apart. And yeah, there's something about this like shift in direction where it's like, I heard it's go time. That's why things have been falling up, like from your ego mind have been falling apart. And that is a part of this, this illusion of falling, free falling. And this makes me think of a poem I wrote actually, or by the way, for those of you unaware, I lead a writers guild within my Discord community every second and fourth Tuesday. You can sign up if you want to join. It's free. It's a fun event to write. But this was what I wrote about falling. One of our prompts was falling. Okay, and I'm gonna read this to you guys. Falling, the one act of surrender I ache for, the yearning etched so deeply into my being, to fall. Over and over again, my knees scraped and bruised from succumbing to forces outside of me, people who never earned my submission, who never acknowledged the light within me. The one... I dimmed my light so they could feel bigger, brighter, and still I ache to be seen in the true act of falling, like twin eagles, talons interlocked, spiraling down and down together, knowing that with our own wings spread, we rise again, individually, together. It's such a thrilling feeling, the act rushing. There's And the reason I read that is because they were showing me the eagles, the death spiral that they do. And there's something about this shift in direction that is leading you to connection with a specific person. I don't feel Spirit saying we don't need to go in depth about that. That is already something you're aware of, is that this change is leading you to connection. But I want to get a little bit deeper into I heard the nitty gritty, which is making me think of this irritation. What is coming up in the process of this change? It's really sanding you down, is what I'm feeling. And they're showing me the different grit of sandpaper, you're adjusting the grit to be more refined and more precise with how you engage in the world with your energy, how you want to show up. That's what all of this tension is bringing in for you, is the true ability to be so refined and aligned. Which is leading me into something that something my friend Anijah said in a meeting yesterday, where it's understanding personality and personal reality, right? There's something about you changing to change your reality. It's this one or the understanding how they both play together, where your reality changes when you change, and when you change, your reality changes. It's this symbiotic relationship, and there's something changing so deep inside of you, but it's not changing, it's a returning to. It's a returning to. Anything else, Spirit? Again, going back to the ancestors, because I just heard When Will My Reflection Show Who I Am Inside, Mulan, leaning down in this sort of ancestral energy, where it's this has always been a part of your destiny, and it may feel very different than what you would perceive your ancestors to want you to do, right? Maybe you have a religious upbringing or a very specific modality of moving through the world, or your ancestors did, but there's some cheerleaders definitely in your quadrant, in your family, and I'm seeing mostly the women, because they didn't have the same opportunities that you have. So there really is this oh, this is what it would be like to be an embodied feminine being. If you are one, you just take this bit if it applies, in a world like this, right? And it's go for it. I heard go for gold, and now I'm thinking of Alyssa Liu, right? Of this being just you, being you, and having fun. It's stepping outside of survival, that literally, wrapping back to what I shared at the beginning of this, is this shift in direction, so visceral that you're being pulled into an entirely new world, a whole new world. Wow, so many Disney songs are coming through, so I wonder if Disney is relevant for some of you. You might really enjoy Disney movies. It's almost they've got they're pulling you. They're stop, redirection of behavior. And it's almost maybe you're having to retrain yourself with those patterns too, when you feel that tug to oh, I need to go rescue, I need to go back to these patterns, I need to go show up for these people. It's sitting with the discomfort, and that's where you start sanding. And you sit where is this coming from? Why do I feel the need to go rescue, save, coddle, or make myself smaller so that other people are comfortable? It really does come down to that. Okay, I'm gonna leave this here. What a beautiful, beautiful channel. I love you guys so much. I would feel honored if you feel that desire to join the inner circle. We're meeting tonight at 4 p.m. to gather for the Aquarius full moon. If you're interested, we meet every new and full moon. We're coming up upon eclipse season, like I said, and that's gonna be a very potent time, so buckle up. I'll be holding the fort down energetically for all of you as you move through this initiatory phase of the eclipse portal. So I love you guys. I have readings open, only 4 more natal chart readings left for the month of August, so if you've been feeling that desire to sit with me in that space, I would love that.